friends, welcome back to my channel. We're here today to start what may be an occasional series here on my channel, because every now and then I find a book that I find a curiosity. It's not a novel, it's kind of nonfiction, but it's more of a book that you want to just kind of flip through. It might not be a book that you'd read from cover to cover, but it's a book that you find interesting to return to. Kind of like a coffee table book, but maybe not even, because it may be small, it just may be interesting, a curiosity. So what I decided to do is to start a series where I feature a book in each of these videos, and I'll share that book with you. So the first video is going to be a book of curiosities because that's what the book is called. So the first book in our series is a book of curiosities because that's the title. It is a book of Albertus Seba's work. Albertus Seba was probably mostly self-taught zoologist and pharmacist living in Amsterdam in the 1700s, and he collected specimens. He seemed to have gotten these specimens from sailors and from ship surgeons. So a lot of the things that he collected came from overseas, even though he didn't necessarily travel to get them himself. He was collecting them and doing research to kind of figure out where they came from, what kind of characteristics he could match one specimen to another with. And he was working before Carl Linnaeus came up with his system of classification. As a matter of fact, Seba's work is said to have inspired or assisted Linnaeus in his classification that we use today when we try to classify nature. This is called the Cabinet of Natural Curiosities by Albertus Seba. It is the complete plates in color, 1734 to 1765, published by Taschen. Like, you could get a sense of how big this book is, because I have pretty big hands. So I think it's about maybe 18 to 20 inches tall. A selection of the most important plates from the copy in the Hague. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Albertus Seba lived 1665 to 1736 in Amsterdam, and he was proud indeed of his collection of natural specimens, the work of many decades. I love this thesaurus. I love the size of the book. I love the fact that these plates are just so clear, so vivid. They're so large. And I love the juxtaposition of flora and fauna, how he shows what may be a little odd, what may be a little repulsive if you don't like reptiles, for example. The fact that you can look at a page and maybe you don't want to focus so much on the reptiles, but you can see the flowers, the beautiful orchids that are laid alongside those pictures, those illustrations. So it kind of helps to ground you, see something that is a lot more beautiful with something that's a little more unsettling, I suppose. So I love this book, and I thought I'd share it with you here. I hope you love pouring through these pages as much as I do. So I'm going to insert some background music so we can enjoy thumbing through these pages together. Enjoy. So that was our first video in our Book of Curiosities series, I think is what the series is going to be called. I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, this is a way for us to share books that we may not necessarily be able to check off on our Goodreads, or books that we may not be able to talk about in our recaps because we haven't read these books from cover to cover. But I think this is a way for us to record some interesting books that we can share. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll come back for more in the series. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead, click that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And until next time, until we come back with a book that we can actually read from cover to cover, happy reading. Bye.